Hello student, good morning all of you and welcome to all the student in the online platform of Viswas School Bhuna. Student myself Sujit and I'm your SST teachers. Student, today we are going to start a new lesson named When, Where and How. This is the first lesson of history and last lesson for our midterm syllabus. Midterm syllabus is completed with this chapter, and after that we revise all the syllabus up to examination held. Student, today we study about the history. When, where and how. The things happen in the society from a long time of period that was written by the historian, philosopher and so many writers. That is history. And we study the history because we know our past and plan our future. It is the importance of reading history. So we are going to start the frame under the modern history. Modern history, we are going to start the framing of modern history. We have studied in also the time frame is of history is somewhat different in different part of the world. Student, in world history, the time framing is the different in the different part of the world. It means the historian describe the historical time frame at different level. They chosen different time of period for explain or divide the history, like modern history, ancient history and the medieval history. In Europe, the medieval history is said to have begun in the 6th century and end in the 15th century. The European historian explain the medieval history in Europe starting with the 6th century and end with the 15th century AD. AD, after death of crisis. AD mean Anno Domini. So the European historians say the history of the Europe, the medieval history start began from the 6th century and end in the 15th century. But in India, the period started with the 8th century and end with the 18th century. In Indian history, the medieval history is began with the 8th century according to the historian and end with 18th century. So the time framing is the different from the Europe and Indian history. The time framing of Indian medieval history and the European medieval history is the different at different level. India started witnessed remarkable changes in the politics, economic and social cultural life from the lateral, lateral part of the 18th century. The last 20 year of 18th century, 25-50 year of 18th century is witnessed in India a remarkable growth, political growth, economic growth, social and cultural growth. These are the main features of 18th century later period. It means the last 25 or 30 years of the 18th century is the very remarkable growth happens in India in all the sectors like social sector, economic sector, and the cultural sector. The modern period extended roughly from the middle of the 18th century to contemporary times. But the historian goes some back with the middle of 18th century. They describe the Indian time frame and starting the modern history. They says the historian says the modern histories begin from the mid 18th century, not the latter half of latter quarter of 18th century. That is, this period covers about 250 years of the history of India, and the modern period cover 250 years approximately till the date, and become a remarkable growth. This time period cover about 250 years. It's mean the modern period start from 18th century middle. The time frame under history also change with the focus of study. 18th century's time frame also change with the study focus on study. If our focus of study change, a new set of date become important, because we started to see the history or see the Indian society as a different frame, different time frame, and our idea is change to study the history from mid 18th century, and set the date become important. For example, the British historian focused on the rule of each Governor General of India, their activity, policies, and achievements to study the history of India. The British historian emphasis to study of the Governor General. The British Governor General, their activity, their policies, their architectures, they study about these things only. They the activity of Indian and the condition of society, so we needed another format for the study of our society. The activity of Indian and the condition of our society, the British historian did not emphasis on the Indian social fabric. They are study about their Governor General, their activity and their administrations, not for the Indian society. So we needed another format. So we have needed another historian or the Indian historian to describe the Indian society in the word form. In the 19th century, many British historians like James Mill, who wrote a history of British India in 1870. The British historian James Mill wrote a history of British India. He wrote a book named History of British India in 1870, were very critical to Indian culture. In this book, A History of British India, the James Mill criticized the Indian culture, and so many others historians began to criticize the Indian culture, but James Mill is the more critical about the Indian culture. James Mill was a Scottish economist, political philosopher. James Mill was a famous Scottish economist and the philosopher. He is a philosopher, he is a writer, he is an economist, and overall he is a wise man, and wrote, wrote about the Indian culture in a critical way. He divided history into the three periods. James Mill described the Indian history time frame in the three time of period: Hindu, Muslim, and British. The Hindu kingship, the British kingship, and the British empires. He described Indian history from these three types according to time period. His divide, his division was based on the religion on the ruler. According to the religious rulers, he described the history of India. It means when the Hindu dominated kings in the Indian phenomena, Indian diaspora, and the after that the Muslim come from the Arabs and the other countries. They rule India. This is another part of history according to James Mill. And after that the British come to India and set up their administration. So James Mill divide the three time period according to the religious based. James Mill advocated that all Asian society were lower level of civilization. James Mill advocated that all Asian society were lower level of civilization than Europe. James Mill compared the Indian society or the Asian society with the European society and found that the Asian society were lower level of administration, civilization, but Europe is so advanced in the civilization, he says in his book. He said that during the regime of Hindu and Muslim ruler, the social life in India was dominated by the caste, taboos, religious intolerance, and superstitious practices. This is so many critical way to saying about the Indian history. The James Mill said that during the kingship of Hindu and Muslim rulers, when they are rule over the India, Hindu and Muslim, the social life was India's is so dominated by the caste, taboos, religious intolerance. It's mean the peoples of the society is very intolerant about the religious. They are not listen a word against their religions, superstitious, so many type of illiterate peoples, they are doing superstitious practices in the India. Superstitious mean the more believable people of the religions. It was intolerance and superstitious. It was the British who could civilize India. The James Mill said the civilization, the civilized people made by the British ruler. He thought that India was not capable of progress without British help. And James Mill said India could not become modern without the help of British. So he suggests that the British should conquer all part of India to ensure the enlightenment and happiness of the people. So James Mill said it is necessary to the Britisher to win the India because the Indian become enlightenment and happiness with the help of British ruler. So James Mill advocated that India should be ruled by the England or the British historian. So then this video is concluded, and the next video we are going to start next time, and we will do our study further in the next video. Thank you. Have a nice day.